The movers froze mid-step when my phone started ringing. Not vibrating, ringing. Old school panic. I watched the screen light up with a name that had never shown me respect. Mother-in-law. I let it ring. The apartment smelled like dust and cardboard, ghosts of furniture pressed into the carpet like bruises. The walls were naked now. No photos, no pretense. Another call, then another. I didn't answer because I already knew what she was feeling. Fear doesn't need words. An hour earlier, the landlord had called her. I imagined the confusion on his face when he asked why the rent account, my account, was closed, why the leaseholder was gone. She had told me to leave last night, casually, confidently. So I did. The elevator doors closed. My life rose out of that building without ceremony. My phone buzzed again. A voicemail arrived. Her voice cracked halfway through my name. That was when I understood something essential. They never knew who was holding the house up, and now the house was falling. It wasn't just her, it was all of them. My wife's family had perfected a language of subtle erasure, conversations that shifted when I entered the room, decisions made without me, then announced like favors. I had mistaken tolerance for belonging. The night she told me to move out, my wife sat beside me on the couch, silent, eyes fixed on the floor like she was counting grains in the carpet. "It makes sense," her mother said. "My eldest needs stability. You understand." Understand. That word landed heavier than any insult, because I did understand. I understood that my value had been miscalculated. I understood that the rent, $6,600 every month, had become invisible, like oxygen, only noticed when it's gone. I searched my wife's face for protest, found none. That was the betrayal. Not loud, not dramatic, just absence. Later that night, I watched her text someone under the covers, smile once, quickly, guiltily. I didn't ask who. I already knew it wasn't me. I slept an hour. Then I started verifying things I'd avoided. Bank statements, shared accounts, messages synced to the cloud she forgot to log out of. Patterns emerged. Her brother's rent help, her mother's emergencies, money flowing one direction, from me, always from me. I never confronted her, not yet. I smiled at breakfast, made coffee, folded laundry. Inside, a slow burn. I booked movers, first available, paid extra for discretion. While they packed, my daughter-in-law called. "If you want to join Thanksgiving," she shouted, loud, performative, "come wash the dishes." I pictured her speakerphone theatrics, the laughter around her. I looked at the last box being taped shut. "Enjoy," I said. Click. I sent one message to the family group chat before leaving. No text, just screenshots. Years of rent payments, my name, my account. Then I muted the thread. At the airport, I booked a one-way flight. Switzerland, somewhere quiet enough to hear myself think. They unraveled without me. The landlord refused extensions. The lease was mine to end. The utilities shut down one by one like stars burning out. 71 missed calls. My wife left voicemails that shifted tones, anger, confusion, fear, remorse, like stages of grief played in fast forward. I answered once. She was crying. "They didn't know," she said. "I didn't tell them." I watched Lake Geneva through glass walls as sunlight spilled over stone. "That's the problem," I replied. I forwarded her the final document, property transfer, my new address, my name, alone. Silence swallowed the line. They begged. Invitations flooded in. Apologies bloomed like mold, sudden, insincere, everywhere. Her mother left a message I almost admired. "We're family," she said. "We didn't mean—" I deleted it halfway through. I posted a photo instead. A terrace, mountains, wine catching the light. No caption, no explanation. Let them connect the dots. Let them understand what they dismissed. The calls slowed, then stopped. Power doesn't announce itself, it withdraws. I wake up alone now. The silence here is clean, undemanding. I think about how greed disguises itself as necessity, how entitlement mistakes generosity for weakness. They didn't lose a provider. They lost the illusion that they were in control. I didn't fight. I stepped aside and watched them collapse under their own assumptions. The last voicemail expired yesterday. So did whatever I felt for them. I close the door, lock it, and finally, nothing follows me.